Hi YouTube. I know it's been a long time since I taped. I have been so busy. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But anywho, let me get straight to what I've been working on. I started off helping a friend. Gotta give you the story. Started off helping a friend work on a blanket for her co-worker, right? And she kept getting confused on how to do the wave stitch. I want to call this thing the ripple so bad, but it's not a ripple, it's the wave. Similar to the ripple, but a little different. The ripple gives you more of a peak, where the wave gives you more of a curve. I guess you say what I'm talking about. Anywho, this is the wave. Trying to make sure I have it right side up and not upside down. But this is the wave. Some people call it the chevron stitch, but I call it the wave or the ripple. But anywho, there it is. And we were trying to count out the stitches for her so she can determine how many she wanted to do. Well, when she first, can you see the color? Okay, there it is. Okay. So we played around with this thing, and so finally she got hers done. Well, in the process of helping her do hers, I say, well, let me practice this because it's been a while since I ever did, it's been a while since I did this stitch. So I got to playing around with it, and the next thing you know, I came up with a blanket, right? So I had a coworker who worked with me, and she's expecting, and I'm planning on gifting this over to her for her new baby. She also crochets too, but I know since she's probably been expecting, she probably hasn't had a chance to do so. So what I'm going to do is go ahead on and say, this is my gift to her for her baby. Now the funny part about doing stuff, I get caught up in it. I guess you can say excited about doing things. So I always wanted to do a blanket for myself. Yeah, I've done several blankets, but I wanted to do a blue blanket. So in turn of doing this blanket, I ended up turning around and started working on one for me. And this is my blanket, y'all. And yes, it's crocheted. And it's the wave that I did over here. But it's just the baby's blanket. So I got to doing this blanket, and wow, it grew, as you can see. I'm kind of lay my chair back, but this is my blanket. Okay, my colors, I got the blues and greens and light blues. I was kind of thinking of water, and then when I got to looking at the blues, I couldn't find a lot of blues, and that really upsetted me because I wanted it shades of blue. I'm still thinking that might be my favorite color. Of course, no, I'm not sure. That is one of my favorite colors. So I started doing this one. And I'm going to stand up so you can see just how big this blanket grew. Get up here some. Oh, okay. Push that out the way for me. Okay. Can you see me? I think you can. Anywho. Drop. Yeah, drop all that to the bottom. But here we go. This is the top. I think you still can't see me. This way. I'm gonna curve this in a little bit. Kind of see how wide it is. And as far as the length, reach down. We're starting here. It gets longer and longer and longer. Okay. And this is my wave. And you wouldn't think it would be heavy, but it's lightweight and it has some weight to it. So anywho, this is what I've been working on. I see. Whew, it is heavy. I didn't think it was that heavy, but it's heavy. I also did another project really quick in between this because I couldn't carry this around with me anymore. So I kind of Had to come up with something to keep my hands busy. Whew, out of breath. The Soul Child head wrap by one of, don't charge it to my mind, don't charge it to my mind. Cafe Crochet is the name of her YouTube channel. It's Cafe Crochet, and she crochets with Cassandra, C. Watts 7421, and One Virtuous Woman. She's with that group. I am so sorry. But anywho, this is her head wrap. And it's called the Soul Child head wrap. Can you see? Okay. And it's gorgeous on. I love it. I love it. Only thing is, I did it with that peaches and cream yarn, and it made it heavy. So what I want to do is redo it again, and when I do it again, I will choose a lighter weight yarn, because I like the way it wrapped around my hair. I am so off with this camera, but it wrapped my head really, really nice. And I had one more thing I wanted to share. I had someone ask me about my Be Mine blanket. Tired. Be Mine pillow. Okay, the Be Mine pillow. I did this with Freedom Pleaser on another channel, and you can still find her on the Freedom Pleaser. And they had asked me how did I do the closure on this pillow. And I had to tweak something a little bit different. But I did this so I can change it out and put other pillows in it, because my granddaughter, she's all over the place. But anywho, I wanted to share how I did this, and pretty much just do the pillow like she said, do the pillow. And if I'm not mistaken, I did this, I might have stopped, but this part of the pillow is really a continuance, kind of sort of on the end, and I did 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all. And my granddaughter finally got a hold of this thing and took it to school, so it's, I don't know if it's me or in the air or what, but as you see, it's just attached. It's not attached, it's just a continuous crochet. As you can see, it's coming up from the thing, just a continuous crochet from that edge. Okay, I hope you could see this thing. See, that's the scallop edge, which you can see on both sides. Okay, and then if I turn it around, you could see it just keeps going. This is one reason why I know I need to kind of do things a little more often, because I get behind and then I have to kind of figure out what was I working on. But another thing too I wanted to share while I was here is thanks to everybody out there that crocheted, because when you get caught doing something as big as this, look like everything comes along. It's like, okay, I want to do that, but I'm doing this. I want to do that, but I'm doing this. And it was hard getting this done, but I was determined to get this finished, because it's too much I've seen looking at Marcel, One Virtuous Woman, and all the other crochet fresh off the hook. Fresh off the hook. I got it. Like I said, don't charge it to my mind. Please don't charge it to my heart. But with the girls at Fresh Off the Hook and the guys and the casting crew and everybody else, I go on YouTube and the internet looking for different projects to do. I was a little mad, because later on I will be coming back on and showing you some more things that I've been working on. You know, I shouldn't have done that to myself, but I did. I have some other projects that I did start, and I'm trying to finish those up. So as soon as I finish this, yay, pat me on the back. But I love this blanket, I really do. And I will come back and do another video to share with you some of the other stuff that I've also been working on. My chair not big like some people's chairs, but I like my little swirly chair. It gets me moving. But anywho, just wanted to say hi and let you know that I'm still here, and I will be back soon. Until next time, bye.